Pop quiz. In retirement, what do you think you will spend the most on? Food, clothing, or health care? It's kind of a trick question because taxes actually may cost more than all three combined. Oh my goodness. Joining us now for Retirement Coffee Talk are George Fossing and Travis Smith. George is a financial advisor and the president of North Star Financial in Retirement Planning. That's a local area firm that focuses on preparing people for a successful retirement. Travis is a CPA and financial advisor at North Star. So Uncle Sam is coming to get his, but there are some strategies to really lessen tax burdens in retirement.
We talk about it every week almost, don't we?
Yes.
Hey, you notice I gave up my seat today?
You did. That means this is how much we like taxes.
I'm
and
the
Travis.
I'm the Ed McMahon
yes,
guy today.
Travis the tax man gets front and center.
I feel special.
I love it. So how can we lessen those tax burdens in retirement? Because that's what's going to cost us apparently.
Well, yeah, Travis is on board. We've been together for what, 13 years or so, and with the CPA background, tax background. Going out there, and one of the reasons we got together was bring that aspect to our clients, which is tax planning. Tax planning means tax savings. Tax planning is like, what does that mean? It really means reducing your tax liability to and through your retirement. And Travis's background is really geared around that. People come on board with us, and we want to reduce their tax liability if they want. We believe taxes are going to go up.
Right.
I think everybody knows that watching us
Yeah.
over the years. And being in front of that, and Travis sits down with us in the meetings. He's an advisor too, he's securities license and everything too, but his real niche is going ahead and sitting down with people and saying, here's your 401k, here's your IRA, you're selling some property, you've got a business you might be selling, and incorporating that into your retirement planning. And what that means is, you heard the expression, it's not what you make, it's what you keep.
Right.
This is where this guy steps in, wants to put more in our clients' pockets.
I love that, because what kind of cost could we be looking at if we don't plan for taxes?
Well, I like to put in, I guess, terms of opportunity cost, right? Like George said, I certainly believe that taxes are going to go up in the future. National debt is exploding, some might say. The only way that we're going to be able to service that debt is by increasing taxes. And so, as far as an opportunity cost, down the road, if taxes go up, there's less in our client's pocket, which may mean, a vacation that they can no longer go on.
That's not fun.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so along with taxes are coming at us with income, Social Security, local and state. I mean, we keep getting hit.
Yeah, well, the government spending issue is not limited to the federal government. The states follow suit as well. And, so therefore state tax rates are subject to going up. Fortunately, in South Carolina, there are some provisions that help to reduce that for retirees. So we like to remain cognizant of that as well.
Well, there you go. Why do y'all think, too, that more people maybe don't consider implementing a tax strategy? They just don't know?
Well,
Do they think it's going to be too much work? Or?
Well, I'd say, there is a tax deadline for compliance purposes to file your tax return, right? So people are forced to do that, essentially,
Yeah.
right? I used to operate in that space as, a tax preparer, and, these are excellent professionals, but there's a deluge of work. So I never really had the opportunity to sit down and think about
Plan
the
ahead
future
almost,
for
yeah.
clients. And so I'd say that's primarily why. But I can't stress the importance of thinking ahead. That's a way to, I guess, grab the reins and actually drive your retirement, opposed to just floundering aimlessly and waiting on the government.
Seeing what happens. Yeah, so having a tax and income plan, it really sounds like it could lead to more money in the pockets.
Well, for example, Travis working with a couple with Zach, and they put a plan together, actually looked at what's going on, their analysis. They're going to save them $15,000 a year in taxes over the next 5 to 7 years. That's that vacation Travis was talking about plus. And again, they would have missed that. And just going back over and say, if you do this, if you do this, if you do this. What's that quote with that Superior Court judge you love to, not Superior Court judge, but he was a judge, learned hand. There's what?
Two tax systems, one for the informed and one for the uninformed.
We don't want to be
You
on
to
the
be
one for the
informed.
uninformed.
Yeah, it's a big deal because people go, I didn't know that. When you hear that, you go, you missed an opportunity, or you just found an opportunity. That's what I hear that with Travis at least once a week. People say, I didn't know that. And they're smart people. We deal a lot with engineers and such. They're planners and they're doing their homework, but not everything can be found in Google. A lot of times people say it doesn't apply to me when it does.
Yeah. See, this is what we bring you on every Wednesday, because you just let us know. So at least if you watch here, you cannot say you didn't realize you need to have a tax plan and tax strategy. So thank you, Travis. You have good insight.
Megan.
Listen, if you're at home, if you're currently retired, or maybe you're getting close to retirement and would like to learn more about how you could potentially reduce your future taxes, as well as help protect and grow your hard-earned savings and investments, North Star Financial has a great offer for you right now for the first 5 callers who have saved $500,000 or more. They're offering a complimentary, no-obligation investment portfolio and tax planning review. This will allow their team to schedule a phone call, video call, or future in-office meeting so they can speak with you personally and provide you that roadmap going forward. Call the number you see on your screen right now, 864-309-8146.